Lakeside Dental Clinic, Go Island, is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic.
The Downtown Nanaimo Business Improvement Association, along with CHLY Radio, are in the midst of the third annual Summertime Music Series here in the China Steps. It's a little bit different this year. We're sharing the energy with you today.
Local pastel artist finds his ancestors in the Great Bear Rainforest, ziplines in Peachland, and up close with a 1967 Corvette Stingray.
You are watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. This is an area that's called the China Steps. It's kind of at the foot of Albert Street where Albert meets Commercial in downtown Nanaimo. And there's a little road there called Lois Lane. It's in the front of CHLY Radio, and it is the site of this year's Summertime Music Series that runs every Thursday from 11 until 2. Lots of restaurants in the downtown core are offering grab-and-go lunches so that you can take your lunch, sit outside, enjoy some music, and capture all of the energy that is downtown Nanaimo. We're going to explore the Summertime Music Series a little bit more later on this edition of Go Island. But first, pastel artist Dan Gray joined fellow artists during a visit to the Great Bear Rainforest. Now, the mission was to create artwork that would bring awareness and attention to preserving the area. It turned out that experience was much, much more for Dan Gray. The paintings from Dan's trip to the Great Bear Rainforest are on display at the Nanaimo Art Gallery in a show called Existential Elders that opens on June the 21st. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. Corey Hostetter is with the Downtown Nanaimo Business Improvement Association. What's taking place here?
Well, we've got Summertime Music Series. It's a one act and one day in a series of music that happens downtown Nanaimo.
And it takes place on every Thursday from 11 until 2. It's the third annual. And in the past, you were sort of up on the Commercial Street. Why move down here into the China Steps area?
Well, we were running out of space upstairs.
That's a good problem.
So yes, it is. So we brought it down here, but it also solves another issue that we're having, and that is to turn this into a public space.
Now, it is a public space, but it's tucked away, and every time I've come down here, I've gone, oh, it's such a hidden little gem. More people knew about this, so there was more happening here. I understand there's plans to kind of energize the area?
That's right. It is a public space, but this is a road.
Okay.
So we're closing that off to traffic, and so people can actually sit here and have their lunch in a protected area from the wind, and it's usually quite warm in here in the summertime.
So and the sound is good too, because it's kind of got the walls at the side. It contains the sound.
That's right. It's a natural amphitheater that we have. So we're excited. We're inviting the community down to take a look and look at some of the things that we're doing progressively over the summertime to warm it up.
Okay, what are some of those things? Can you let any of the secrets out?
Sure, I can. Well, there's going to be some mural work, and I can't tell you which buildings that's going to happen, but some mural work on some of the buildings.
Okay.
We also have painted the gating and the openings to the area. We've also done some power washing and surface cleaning, but there's going to be some new plantings in the area and some greenery.
Excellent. It's fabulous, and I love the layers. You sort of look up and there's a balcony up there, and there's things going on, and people having lunch, and you're just a part of a whole down here.
Yeah, it's exciting. We actually have some balconies that serve lunch and a beverage on the upper floor, so you'll be able to sit there and have table service and see a show.
Now, what restaurant is that? I was trying to figure it out.
Zalatai.
Okay, fantastic. So many things to discover right here in downtown Nanaimo. We'll be back with more after a short break.
Still to come today, the extreme side of extreme in Peachland, British Columbia, and Calendar Cars is back with a 1967 Corvette Stingray.
Hi there, I'm Aaron from the Kerplunks. Did you know that when I strike my A string on the guitar, it vibrates 440 times per second to make the sound?
You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. We're downtown at the China Steps enjoying this third annual Summertime Music Series. This is Emma Plant. Every Thursday from 11 till 3, a different one-act feature is presented. Next week, Marty Steele, I believe. The Kumbana Marimba Band is in the lineup. Glenn Foster, Rural Roots, Dave Hart, Narissa Young, Jerry Barnum. It's a pretty high caliber lineup of entertainers. You can get full details at www.dnbia.ca. Thank you very much, Emma Plant. We're going to head over to Peachland now for some extreme entertainment. I think I like that phrase, the extreme side of extreme, and we need more ziplining opportunities right here on Vancouver Island. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4. One of the great things about coming down and enjoying music outdoors while having your lunch at the China Steps is exploring and discovering some unique little shops. We're here in a place called the Bachelor Pad, and the rest of it, Maggie, what's the rest of your title? Hi.
This is called the Space Age Bachelor Pad.
The Space Age Bachelor Pad from mid-century
modern furniture.
Now, what is that?
Well, it's kind of the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. Originally, it was started with the Oldsmobile when they brought their cars and got spacey with them, and then people wanted furniture. So the Danish people made teak furniture that was affordable.
Okay.
And that's how it started. And then it just got really out there, like the lamps and the lava lamps, and that is one of my favorites right there.
What do you like about that?
I like the groovy lights, and it's from Florida, so it's not something that you would find around here.
Okay, so it's not antique. This stuff isn't old enough to be antique.
I wouldn't say that, no.
Okay.
No. Well, if you think 50s era, some of the 50s stuff would be antique. Okay. This is actually, more of it has history. Every piece you see and everything you like look around is probably somebody's grandmother or somebody's, good bone furniture.
Now this has a local connection.
This is the Fiesta Bowling Alley that was taken down, I think it was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
They took the Fiesta Bowling and they salvaged the table.
Okay. Who likes this stuff? Bachelors?
I would say the bachelors would like it. A lot of the newer generation, like couples, like the clean lines, like these clean lines,
right.
The nice, the spokey legs, things like that.
Right. It kind of goes to show too that hang on to your stuff, because some people still have this stuff in their houses.
Yes.
And what was old is new again.
Right.
And it kind of comes back into style.
Yes.
And it's not going to break the bank.
And
really.
People like to turn their stuff over too, so we'll actually buy things too. If you have items that you want to sell, we'll actually buy it.
Yeah. Okay. Do you do more buying or selling, do you think?
Well, a little bit of both.
This table's kind of unique.
Yes.
Where does this
would
come
be
from?
good for a bachelor pad if it was small and you didn't have a lot of space, or a studio apartment. It comes out. It was originally from IKEA.
I get the sense it didn't come in a box. Build yourself.
Yeah, it wasn't in a box when we got it, but and they make them nowadays, but this is a way better quality.
It's heavy.
Yes.
It's very heavy. I see owls everywhere. What's with the owls from this era?
They're a very popular item. I guess maybe wisdom.
Oh.
Good furniture.
It's wise to go with good furniture. It's hard to focus in here because every time, oh, look at that. Oh, look. Yeah. Oh, what's that? What's that? So this is only one side of the Bachelor Pad, Space Age
Bachelor Pad.
Space Age Bachelor Pad.
Yes, they originally had just this side, and we got so much more furniture coming in and more interest that we actually opened the other side, and it's over here.
Excellent. Well, we're going to have to get you to come on down and check it out for yourself while you're having lunch outside in the China Steps. The music series runs until August the 28th. We're throwing things over now to something that is entirely Canadian. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV Channel 4, the third annual Summertime Music Series, hosted in the China Steps by the Downtown Nanaimo Business Association and CHLY Radio. Jennifer Moisen is the program director here. How does this fit into what the objective of the radio station is?
One of the main objectives here at CHLY Radio is to support local talent development, and this is a great opportunity for us to do this in combination with the Downtown Partnership Branch and supporting our artists that come here and support CHLY. it's all a big support system, and that really fits into our mandate.
I really like the feeling. You come on down and the doors to Chile are open, there's music, there's people wandering about, there's sunshine. It's just a real sense of community here.
Absolutely, and I think this is something that we hope to do a long time in the past, and doing this again is just bringing us back up to speed to where we were before, getting all the cars out of this area. It's just wonderful, and I can't wait for all the greenery to come down here.
Yeah, we're looking for some inside scoop on a mural or something that I hear goes.
Yeah.
Do you know anything more about
I
that?
don't know anything more about that, but yes, there's talk about a mural here, so.
Okay, excellent. Now, I have been referring people to the Downtown Business Improvement website to get a lineup of the entertainment, but they can come through Chile as well to find out who's playing next.
Yeah, we have a lineup on our CHLY.ca website as well. A Facebook event has been created for that as well. Other than that, DMBIA site, and just posters around town.
Excellent. Do you need any new radio programs? Any volunteers out there? You got any gaps in your programming these days?
There's always gaps that come up in our programming, being a community campus-oriented station, especially in the summertime with the students out for the summer. We have some more programmers that are going to start coming on air soon, and I'm really excited about some new things that we're doing and working with some writers and all sorts of different things that is going to start coming up. But yeah, we're always looking for volunteers, so if you're interested in community radio,
Excellent.
it's a good place to start.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Thank you.
A good time to check out and talk to some people here at Chile is every Thursday between 11 and 2 when the Summertime Music Series is underway. We're throwing things over now to Rayanne LaPlante for a second season of Calendar Cars. We're looking at a 1967 Corvette Stingray, and I hear it's worth like over $150,000. Yes, Calendar Cars is back for a second season, and another calendar is being produced as well. Rayanne is working with Derek Johnstone, who's behind the camera today. Hey, Derek. And now is the time to get involved as a partner or a sponsor, a friend of Calendar Cars. You can get more information and talk to Rayanne by sending her an email, rayanne.laplante@sjrb.ca. Don't forget, Summertime Music Series here in China Steps runs every Thursday from 11 until 2 until August the 28th. And that's it for me for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Lakeside Dental Clinic Go Island is brought to you by Lakeside Dental Clinic, a division of the Vancouver Island Implant Center, delivering dental services, including dental implants and sedation dentistry, all under one roof. Clothing supplied by Catwalk Fashions. Kate's Hair and Aesthetics provided by Maffeo Salon.